Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Pickles and paprika. Yes, it has been a long time. And I barely have a title for this recipe, but I'm going to be boiling some chicken breasts, and we'll be combining roasted corn, poblano peppers, butter, cream cheese, chicken bouillon, garlic powder, onion powder. All right, I'm gonna stop with the weird accent. We're gonna get down to business with 4 cups of water. I ended up adding 1/4 cup more. And then we're gonna do a tablespoon of chicken bouillon, a tablespoon of onion powder, and a tablespoon of garlic powder. That's it, and you're gonna put it to a medium-high heat and bring it to a boil. While that's happening, I'm going to preheat the oven to 425 because I need to roast the poblano peppers. And then, as you can see, I haven't covered the chicken breast yet. It has to get to a boil first before I do that. And once it does boil, you want to bring it down to a simmer and cover. You then cook for about 10 minutes, depending on how big the chicken breasts are. That's just what we'll start out with. Now I'm going to cover the sheet pan with some oil because this is what I'll be using to roast the poblano peppers. But before that, you gotta wash them. Once they're clean, you want to dry them off, and then I'm going to brush it with olive oil. I then put it into the oven, and at this point the chicken is done, so you want to lay it out to rest. And that'll take another 10 minutes. You want to be sure to watch your poblano peppers. We don't need nothing burning down, you know, and just keep turning them so that they roast on all sides. I'm then grabbing this bowl because I'm going to use it to shred the chicken. And then I pulled out 2 forks, but then I was like, this is taking too long, and it's just a work smarter, not harder kind of night. So I bring out the hand mixer, and it makes the job so much easier. Don't forget to add a little bit of the broth that you cooked the chicken with. And then I'm bringing out the poblano peppers. They are mostly done. Just one more cute little shred before I put the chicken aside. And then I'm bringing out the rice cooker, and I'll be making 2 cups of rice. Wash your rice. Once the water runs clear, it is good to go. And so are my poblano peppers. Once they're roasted like this, you want them to sweat. And I just decided to use the aluminum foil and just wrap them up so that they can do that. Now for the rice, I'm doing onion powder, garlic powder, and then the buttery chicken seasoning. I'm not throwing too much in there because I will be seasoning the cream sauce pretty well. And we're just gonna let her cook. Now it's time for the cream sauce. And I don't really have exact measurements, but for this we are definitely using a half stick of butter. So I guess that would be 1/4 cup. I don't know. And then I am going to assume that the poblano peppers have sweat enough, but maybe they haven't because they took a little bit of time to take off the roasted bits. I don't know, if you guys have tips and tricks, let me know. Once I've done that, I'm going to cut in the middle so that I can get the seeds out, and then I'm going to cut the poblano peppers into strips. Now that the butter has melted, I'm going to put in the cream cheese. I don't know if you can kind of gauge how much cream cheese is in there. I I did not measure, but for the milk I did 1.5 cups. Now you're just gonna continue to like break down the cream cheese, and then once it kind of looks like this, that's when you are going to start to add the milk. So with the milk, you're going to want to slowly whisk it into the sauce, or well, it's not really a sauce yet, but you know, slowly whisk it in, and then you're going to continue to cook it until there's no clumps. Then I added 1/2 cup of the roasted frozen corn. And I decided to add a little more milk because the sauce was still too thick for my liking. And I'm also doing a rough chop to some pickled jalapeños because I'm gonna add that into the sauce as well. Once you get this consistency, I add the poblano peppers, garlic powder, chicken bouillon, onion powder, and the jalapeños. Incorporate it all together. Then I'm going to add some Italian cheese, the freshly shredded kind. You can use whatever cheese you want. This is what I chose because this is all I had. Then taste to make sure that it has enough seasoning. I add another teaspoon of chicken bouillon. Now it's time to add the shredded chicken. Once you get the consistency you're looking for in the cream sauce, and honestly, chicken is optional. I'm just adding it because a little extra protein doesn't hurt. Anyways, look how good it looks. And the rice cooked perfectly, so I'm just fluffing it out after it's been sitting there for 10 minutes. And I had been cooking the sauce that whole time, and it took about 15 minutes. So now I'm just plating the food. And this is the result. It's looking real good. So let's give it a taste. I made sure to get everything in there, the corn, the poblano peppers, the chicken, the jalapenos. And it's so good. It's really good. Make this recipe and enjoy.